A very good evening to everybody. As you would know me, I am Rashna Tata. I am the main admin for Indians living in Auckland, which is one of the largest Facebook groups of the Indian diaspora in New Zealand. We're 52,000 very active members, very communicative with each other, very interactive with each other, and that is the spirit of the group. We want people who live here by themselves, not having any family, not and maybe just friends. We don't want them to feel alone. We want them to be able to come on the group, talk about issues that concern them, bring up the topics that we want the government to be aware of, or the diaspora to be aware of, matters that need to be spoken, that need to be heard. So we are here today with our Meet the Experts series, and I have with me the honor of being able to interview Mr. Sandeep Khetan, who is the very, very young and dynamic Managing Director of Bank of Baroda, who has recently joined the bank not so long ago. I also have with me our co-hosts today, and that is Geet and Ravi Gupta from Webfit News, who are partnering with us in this interview. I have with me a member of my admin team, Kinjal Shah. So good evening, everybody, and let us get on with the matters at hand. Banking is such an important part of our lives, especially, when we're talking about the Indian diaspora. And we all know, we've all worked with, we've, dealt with banks back home. And when you have a familiar name, it's obviously the one that you will be drawn to, because they would have a branch in every little village, every little city, every large commercial hub. So they have so much that can meet your needs. So Sandeep ji, you're our expert for today. And I'm just going to briefly introduce my partners, my co-host partners, and that is Webfit News. Webfit News has been a pretty recent, platform for the Indian community here. It is a very community-focused digital newsroom based in Aotearoa, New Zealand. The platform covers stories that matter to everyday readers across New Zealand and Australia and the wider Kiwi Indian diaspora. Webfit News reports on local and national news, community initiatives, business and economic developments, culture, lifestyles, and community voices. Just like we are at Indians living in Auckland, they have formed their own little niche, and they are here to represent the Indian voice, which all of us wish to do. The goal of Webfit News is to highlight real stories, encourage meaningful conversations, and connect communities across borders. Welcome to our team. Sandeep ji, over to you. Now, Sandeep ji is somebody I have had the honor of meeting, honor of working, extremely impressed by him, both as a professional and as a person. I would recommend him to anybody. You have anything that you need an Indian bank for, or even if you need a bank in New Zealand, you've come to the right place. And Sandeep ji has a very long history with the bank. 2010, he joined the bank in Rajasthan. And 15 years on, he's still with the bank. Today, at a managing director position in New Zealand, immense amount of, load on his shoulders, which I think he handles very, very well. So I'm going to let him do the talking. Sandeep ji, if you would please introduce your journey from when you first started with Bank of Baroda to today.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, Rashna ji, and very good evening to all the members of Indian Living in Auckland. And as you rightly said, I joined Bank of Baroda in 2010. So I joined in November 2010, and I joined Bank of Baroda as a probationary officer. And I started my journey from my hometown, that is Baroda, Rajasthan. And thereafter, I can say in last 15 years of my journey with Bank of Baroda, I worked in various capacity in India. I served as branch heads. I was the head of a retail processing center. I got the opportunity to work as a deputy regional manager in one of the large region of India. And my last assignment was there in the corporate office of Bank of Baroda in Mumbai. So I was looking after the retail banking division of there in Bank of Baroda, India, in our corporate office. And I moved to New Zealand last year only. I came in last year March only, and I took the charge of Bank of Baroda New Zealand from 1st of June 2025. So that's what my journey is all about in Bank of Baroda.
And there are some exceptional moments in your banking career that you would like to elaborate on?
Yeah, definitely. There are many moments, but some of the moments are like that. I really got the opportunity to work in a rural branch also. So there I got the opportunity to serve lot many customers. Some of the customers who didn't even know how to fill a bank form. So it was really a pleasure or really a matter of satisfaction for me to serve those kind of customers. So really, bank has given a different people, helping in their need. And lastly, getting the opportunity to work in a country like New Zealand. I'm really grateful to my bank for this.
Absolutely. I can understand that. And when you walk through these doors, it's like you're walking into an Indian bank.
Yeah.
And it brings you back memories of home, the professionalism with which they served you, and also so tailored to what your needs are. So now we'll take you through a few of our questions so that our listeners can get acquainted with what your bank does, what your products are, and how you're here to facilitate things for the community. Geet, would you like to take over?
Yeah. Myself, Geet Gupta. I'm from Webfit News. Now I'm starting with Sandeep Khetan, sir. Now your one question. Could you briefly introduce Bank of Baroda? And it is presence in New Zealand.
Yeah, thank you, Geet. Yeah, definitely I would like to touch upon that point. Bank of Baroda started its journey in New Zealand in 2010. So we came here in New Zealand in June 2010. So recently we have completed 15 years of banking journey in New Zealand. So currently we have two branches. One is there where we are sitting at 114 Dominion Road in Auckland. And we have one more branch that is there in the Wellington. So we have been currently serving with two branches. So we are also one of the registered bank of New Zealand. So we are providing all kind of banking services in New Zealand, starting from various kind of deposit products to all kind of lending products. So we are serving as a full-fledged bank here in New Zealand for more than 15 years.
Excellent.
Excellent. And what are the key services the Bank of Baroda offers through its branches in Auckland and Wellington?
Yeah, definitely we provide all kind of banking services in New Zealand. Like I said in my previously also that we are accepting deposit, local deposit. So we have the saving account product, we have the fixed deposit product, we have the recurring deposit product, and we have all kind of lending product, which I can say we have home loan, mortgage loan, development loan, trade finance. Apart from local banking like deposit and lending, we provide NRE banking facilities also. So we help the customers, those who are from Indian origin, help in opening NRE or NRO account there in India. We provide remittance services. We open the international student accounts. So we are here for all kind of banking facilities.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
And now the facilities for NRI customers.
Yeah.
Now this is where all of us come in. Because obviously we've been here in New Zealand for various periods of time. In India, we would be considered as NRIs. And we all have ties back with India. We've got family. Some of us have property. Some of us have, various other kind of, ties in emotional and physical ties to India. So what banking facilities does Bank of Baroda provide specifically for NRI customers living in New Zealand? Can NRIs open NRE and NRO accounts with Bank of Baroda while sitting overseas? And recently, I understand that you had a very dedicated NRI help desk, which was introduced by you in Auckland. And how will this benefit the Indian community?
Yeah. For the information, or I can say for the knowledge, for the benefit of for all your members of Indian living in Auckland, I would like to say that Bank of Baroda New Zealand has recently opened an NRE dedicated help desk. So it's my privilege to say that that help desk was inaugurated by Her Excellency High Commissioner of India to New Zealand, Madam Nita Bhushan, and His Excellency Dr. Madan Sethi, the Consul General of India in Auckland. So it was inaugurated in gracious presence of those dignitaries. So the very basic purpose of opening NRI help desk is that already we are providing NRI services to our customers, those who are from Indian origin. We help them in opening NRI as well as NRO account in any branch of Bank of Baroda in India. So with our help, with our support, anybody can open NRI or NRO account in India in any branch of Bank of Baroda. They just need to come here, book an appointment with us. So it will take hardly 2 to 3 days to open an account there in India in any branch of Bank of Baroda. So with the setup of this NRI help desk, now we are helping them in taking end-to-end facilities. Like if someone would like to avail debit card, someone would like to avail checkbook facility, we help them in getting all these facilities right here sitting in Auckland or Wellington, wherever they are in the New Zealand. And apart from that, if someone would like to take housing loan, let's say, someone would like to invest in India and would like to purchase a property in India. So we help them in getting home loan through our all branches, as we have 9,000 plus branches in India. So we are providing all kind of NRI banking facilities sitting at here only. And apart from opening new NRE or NR account, if someone would like to do re-KYC in their existing account, if someone would like to make their account inactive, if someone would like to add their son or daughter or husband as a co-applicant, or I can say joint account holder, we help them in doing that also. So we are providing all kind of NRI banking facility through these two branches.
It is such a load off our head to know that you're here, to somebody as efficient as you, because I know you've recently helped me as well. And it is so difficult otherwise to deal with an Indian bank, because you may not have family back home. You may not have somebody to do your KYC. And there is so much that you can do here. You don't need to go any further than Dominion Road. Excellent.
All right. Thank you so much, Sandeep sir, for time and providing facilities and letting us and Webfit News and been living in Auckland to speak to you. I wanted to ask about, since you just spoke about the kind of loan and types of loan you are providing. So what type of loan product does Bank of Baroda offers in New Zealand?
Yeah, Bank of Baroda New Zealand is providing all kind of loan facilities. All kind of facilities means we provide home loan. Like all other banks of New Zealand, we also give home loans, and that is too at very competitive pricing. And we also offer cashback up to 1% on loan. We have mortgage loans. We provide business loan also, and we have the facility of development loan. And recently, India and New Zealand has concluded the free trade agreement, so we provide trade finance facilities also. We have car loan, we have personal loan. So all kind of lending products are being served by both of our branches in Auckland and Wellington.
Right. So when you said cashback, that sounds really interesting. Are you saying that is it something which every other banks which are there, so this is just to keep up the market and that's the spirit, or how is it? Like how your cashback is set up?
Actually, earlier our bank was not providing cashback facilities to our customer, but to benchmark our product with all other peer bank in New Zealand, we have also introduced this cashback policy very recently. And definitely, I can say the policy has been designed in such a way that all our home loan customer can be benefited out of that. So we have taken all the factors into consideration, like what cashback is being offered by other banks, what are the terms and conditions related to cashback policy. So we have taken all these things into consideration and designed our policy accordingly. I can say it is one of the competitive policy in the market.
Right, very well said. Now, to make it's easier for a customer, I wanted to understand: is it available only in Auckland branch, or it's like there in Wellington as well?
It's available in our both the branches. In fact, I can say it is available across the New Zealand.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And home loans with them would be on very, very good terms. They would understand, from the Indian mindset, how people put their emotions and their feelings in their homes. Because every Indian family here wishes to have their homes. Excellent. Now, Sandeep ji, I want to ask you something about the digital banking channels. Everywhere now, every bank wants to go digital. So what digital banking facilities does Bank of Baroda provide to customers in New Zealand? And how can customers use mobile banking and internet banking for daily banking transactions? And what steps is the bank taking to improve the digital banking experience in a very developed market like New Zealand?
So currently, our bank is in, I can say, major digital channel. Like we have the internet banking facilities, for both our retail and corporate customers. We have the mobile banking facilities, and we also issue Visa debit card. We have two on-site ATM also at our both the branches. But yes, definitely we are constantly improving our digital channel. We are we are into the phase where we are planning to launch a new mobile banking app very recently. So that is under testing stage. So the current mobile banking app is it was launched some 5-6 years ago. So definitely taking into consideration the offerings which is given by the all local banks of New Zealand. So we are coming up with new mobile banking. So definitely that will be having many good facilities which are being provided by other local banks of New Zealand. And like similarly, our Visa debit card, earlier also we were issuing Visa debit card, but recently we have completely revamped the functionalities of our Visa debit card. Now it is accepted everywhere across New Zealand on all PayWave and Apple terminals. Even you can withdraw cash from any bank's ATMs using our Visa debit card at free of cost.
Really?
So not many changes we are doing in our digital channel, and we are committed to improve our digital banking experience for our customers.
Perfect. That makes a lot of sense. Kinjal?
Thank you, Sandeep ji, and I'm really honored. First of all, I want to say that I'm part of this particular panel for the interview. And with Bank of Baroda, it is very close to my heart because I'm from Baroda.
Oh, wow.
So it is my hometown bank.
Absolutely.
And when we hear about all of the awesome new initiatives that you have taken since you come to New Zealand, I'm really excited. But one of the main questions that I have, and it is all about remittance.
Yeah.
Because all of us Indians, when we come over here, when initially our first goal was to how to support our family back in India, right? In their any emergency or for their any kind of support. So I want to know that how does Bank of Baroda support this particular need? We know, we have heard from you before also that Bank of Baroda is offering rapid fund to India remittance facility. But if you can just give us a little bit more about like what makes that different than any other remittance facility, and how does Bank of Baroda's remittance facility is going to be really supportive for our members and all of our Indian community over here.
Thank you, Kinjalji. As you rightly mentioned that we have a very unique product related to our remittance services that is unique, that is Rapid Fund to India. We call it RFI, Rapid Fund to India. So using this Rapid Fund to India product of our bank, customer can send money to any bank branch in India. Recently, what we have done, now the customer need not even to visit our branch also for doing remittance.
Okay.
They can just sitting at the comfort of their home or office, using our mobile banking or internet banking facility, can send money to India in any bank branch of in India. So considering the AML and risk assessment criteria, we kept the limit as 10,000 NJD per month.
Okay.
So 10,000 per month NJD, you can send using our mobile banking and internet banking facilities straight away. And if someone would like to send more, from 10,000 NJD, they also need not to come to our branch also. They can send their request through email also. We will verify their identity and will proceed the transaction. The best part of remittance facility of Bank of Baroda is that if let's say if you would like to send the money in Bank of Baroda in India, the money will get credited within 1 hour. And if you would like to send the money in any other bank's branch in India, that will also get credited on very same day, I can say in 3 to 4 hours. And that is very quick and secure with us. And apart from this, that we are providing quick and secure services, our remittance facility is absolutely free. We are not charging anything for sending money to India. It is absolutely free. Absolutely free, what I mean by absolutely free, that if you would like to send unlimited remittance, n number of times you can send free of cost with our bank. And we are providing the great exchange rate also. And if you will compare our exchange rate with other banks, all other banks I can say in New Zealand, our rest will be the best among all banks.
Very good to know
That is
that.
really good, and
That
I
would
think
really help, yeah.
that's right. And what you have mentioned, the transaction fees,
Yeah.
because that is what making unique to Bank of Baroda, I think, as compared to any other remittance provider. Because per transaction they charge usually $4, $5.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Which
free in
is
our
totally
case.
free, so they
Absolutely
can
free.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
That's
And you can see if you are having an account in Bank of Baroda in India, we can keep track of the transaction also. So it's completely secure with us.
That's true.
Absolutely.
And not $4, $5. I think it's. I recently saw one of my friends was sending $3,000 and it was $13 something.
$13.
Yeah.
So compared to this kind of transaction, especially if someone who is doing multiple or regularly transactions to support their family, I think this could be really good option for
Absolutely.
our Indian community.
Sandeep ji, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm just going to digress a little bit. I'm not going to mention the Kiwi Bank's name. First time I said, let me try sending money, because there was a wedding in the family, and I just wanted to send, the girl some money from here. It was gift from us. Would you believe it? The money went, everything was provided, the name of the bank, whatever the codes are, everything was done. The money came back in 7 days saying they couldn't find my bank.
That's fine.
It was such a hilarious, if I wasn't so annoyed, it was such a hilarious thing to hear that they couldn't find my bank in the middle of a city like Bombay.
Oh. And definitely. No, and I think very well said. And I think after remittance, which was like one of the very favorite, topic which everybody would like to talk. I think next thing is, which is very emotional, the senior citizenship. So I recently heard, a couple of things. So I'll straight away jump into the question. So does the bank have any special banking product for customer aged 60 years and above?
Yes, my pleasure to share this thing with you, Raviji. That recently our Bank of Baroda New Zealand has come up with a very unique product, and that product is, I can say, specifically designed for the customers age 60 and above only. So we have given the name of product as Baroda Freedom 60. So it is a combo product of fixed deposit and saving. So what are the unique features in Baroda Freedom 60 product? That if someone is having saving account under Baroda Freedom 60, he or she will be getting 0.5% extra interest from the normal saving account. And if someone is would like to place fixed deposit with us under Baroda Freedom 60 scheme, so they will be getting 0.1% extra interest from our card rate. So this, I think, I would proudly say that this is the unique product in New Zealand. I think maybe we, Bank of Baroda New Zealand, is the only bank having such a unique product for our customers age 60 and above.
Nice, very nice.
And considering there are so many parents here, there are so many older people within the community. I mean, this would sound so attractive, and it's emotionally touching that you actually care for them. Wonderful.
Yeah, I want to just add one aspect to it. Like, of course, that when you have 60 plus age, people do not feel comfortable to travel. So, do you have any facility where you arrange that? Okay, the form will be picked up, the documents will be picked up, and they can get started.
Yes, definitely. I would like to mention one more point here, Raviji, and that in India, many of the customers who are age 60 and above would need to submit the life certificate. So we even help them in getting that life certificate certified from our level. So most of the times, what I have observed, customer even cannot walk to our branch. So mostly my staff go to our parking space and get their signature and verify then and there only.
That is really good and mindful
That
experience,
is
I would
that
say.
Indian way of dealing with it.
It
Which you
really
won't find
gives us
anywhere else.
great sense of satisfaction that we are
Correct.
serving our customers in such a way.
Yes.
And as you rightly said, if someone would like to avail this service, if they cannot come to the bank due to other reason, yes, definitely sometimes we arrange them for picking up their phone from their home. So yes, depending on case to case, we really definitely provide this service also.
Amazing. This is really
Perfect.
great.
Very good to know that. Very, very impressed by this initiative. Sandeep ji, you are really tugging at people's heartstrings. And with Indians, emotions come first. When it comes to their parents, when it comes to the seniors in the house, and if you're providing even a little bit of extra service to make the lives of their parents comfortable, people will be coming to you and appreciating it. Sandeep ji, now to go to the bank's future plans.
Yeah.
So what are the future plans of Bank of Baroda in New Zealand in terms of technology and business growth? Also, how does the bank plan to strengthen its engagement within the Indian community and local businesses in New Zealand?
Currently, we have two branches. I said they mentioned also that we have two branches. Currently, we are operating with two branches. One is in Auckland and one is in Wellington. So definitely going forward, we have the future plans to expand our business in New Zealand. So definitely we are targeting few more locations. Not immediately, I can say not maybe in the upcoming next year also, but definitely it is in our plan that we will be opening new branches also. And apart from opening new branches, we are strengthening our workforce also. Recently, we have recruited some resources. We have strengthened our IT department. So we have strengthened our credit department. The strengthening process is just to that how better we can serve the diaspora and wider Kiwi audience. And apart from the branch expansion, or I can say expanding geographical footprint, we are investing in technology also. We are planning to have more cash recyclers at various locations. And apart from these digital channels, we are now doing benchmarking what the best services in terms of digital offerings are being given by local bank. We are trying to replicate those services, or even I can say better than those banks.
Okay.
So these are our future plans, and we are actively working on those plans.
Excellent. Because most banks here come from Australia.
Yeah.
To understand the Kiwi mindset, that is a task itself. To understand the Indian Kiwi mindset is a bigger task. And this is where I feel, your bank plays such an essential role in keeping us all protected. Just to, take us to the very end. Now, if you look 5 to 10 years ahead, do you see Bank of Baroda evolving beyond traditional banking here and becoming a complete financial ecosystem for Indians abroad?
Yes, definitely. We are moving in that direction. So we are trying to be, as you rightly mentioned, that the complete financial ecosystem. And apart from our regular services, we are keep on adding our services. We are aligning ourselves with the local market. We are aligning our product with the needs of, I can say, in Kiwi Indian customers, wider Kiwi customers. So we are evolving in that way. So definitely we look forward, or we project our bank in the coming, I can say, 5 to 10 years as a big financial hub here in New Zealand.
Excellent. Sandeepji, banking becomes very personal, becomes very, sort of conflicting, tiresome, bothersome at times. And can we, with your permission, can Ravi go on Webfit and say, look, if you need to go any kind of banking help, please take my name and go to Sandeepji. Can I put that on my, page as well? And can we send people with their problems to you? Because I know some people in the past have written, things to me that concern them, and I have had nobody to send them to. So are we able to now offer them that one person solution, which you fit so well?
Yes, absolutely, Rashna ji, and you can very well, give my contact number, my email ID, and I would like to share few of the incidents. I can say we have always taken extra care to all our customers, those who are facing issues related to their existing NRI in our account in India. So, there is a time difference between India and New Zealand. So we need to coordinate with our India team to resolve their issues. So we have taken extra, I can say, care of our customers. Sometimes, I myself, along with my branch head, I can say, and other team members, we literally wake up in midnight and, just to resolve the customer issue, had conversation with our Indian team, wherever they are having account, to resolve their issue. And I can proudly say, to all your members that, in last 5 to 6 months, we have resolved so many communication issues. I can say 20 to 25 issues which were long standing pending. Because I can say our esteemed customers were struggling to find the resolutions of their issues. So we really came forward and helped them in a big way.
Excellent.
So we take it as our own work, and it really gives us a lot of satisfaction that we could able to help a customer who was struggling for so many years to find a resolution for the issue.
You're speaking to the converted. I came to you, and the next day I received an answer from the Indian bank. It has never happened in all my years with the bank before. Thank you very, very much. I'm totally convinced. Kinjal, Ravi, is there anything else?
No. One thing I wanted to say that definitely, customers, if you're looking forward to, this is definitely Bank of Baroda 2.0, which is really updated, and of course their app is also getting launched. So, and the main important part, which everybody talks about, the grievance, he himself said, feel free to come up and let's resolve it. So thank you so much, giving opportunity. It is pleasure speaking to you.
Sandeepji, there's just one more thing I want to ask. Indian students are a very large
Yes,
part
yes.
of our Indian diaspora. I was reading some of your posters as I
Yeah,
came
yeah.
in, and you said you had a zero bank balance account.
Yeah.
Can you just give us a little bit about that?
Our saving account product is completely at zero balance. There is no need of minimum balance to open account with our
Oh,
bank,
wow.
and that is across all our saving account product. And we have a very special product for our international student also. So the international student, those who would like to open an account, they can simply walk in. There is no prior appointment required. They can come Monday to Friday during our business hours and open the local account with us. So with that, uh, there will be no charges, no account maintenance, no transaction charges, and money will be sent to India at absolutely zero cost. Even in case of student, they need to get remittances from India also, inward remittances.
Yes.
So we are charging very less. I can say if you compare the rate of other bank and what we are charging on inward remittance, that is absolutely very less. So that is the facility we are providing for our international students.
And I think it is very important because when, as a student, someone coming, and I'm talking about from my experience, that when someone is coming to overseas, that entire process is so much with stress, so much anxiety that how we will do it, how we will get enough support when we are going to totally this unknown country in the first time. And the first step in that process is to transfer the money, either for their fees or to have that little bit of enough financial support. So compared to doing any inward remittance to unknown bank, if we have our own bank where we can do it, or from that bank if we can do that one, I think it is going to be much satisfied, relaxed, and with confidence to do it.
You
So
have
I would
rightly said,
really,
Kinjal, you have rightly said, because we as a bank have been proactively approaching to various universities in New Zealand. So recently we had a meeting with one of the big university in Wellington also. We have been approaching Auckland universities also. Just that we would like to present our product of international student. We would like to say the same thing. Yes, you send your student to us, we will open their account. We can come to your campus and open their account immediately on the spot, and we can provide all the kind of banking facilities to them. So
that's
this
amazing.
we are really good in proactively approaching
Fabulous.
all the universities in New Zealand.
That is such a proactive approach to what our problems are. Our students struggle here. And there is nobody, either there's lack of language, either they don't understand terminology very well, they've come from small villages in India, or they've come from big cities, whichever it is. Parents are so worried back home. To hear this is so absolutely reassuring, Sandeepji.
I would like to give a message to your all members of Indian
Please
Nation
do go ahead.
that Bank of Baroda New Zealand, as I mentioned earlier, also is serving in New Zealand for last 15 years, and we are the subsidiary of one of the India's largest public sector bank, that is Bank of Baroda. And I can say that Bank of Baroda New Zealand has the backing of their parent bank, Bank of Baroda India. We have all our local deposits are guaranteed by our parent bank, and to all the members, I would like to appeal that please give us a chance to serve you, and definitely we will not let you down. And we will, not only me, my entire team will put their best effort to serve you. We'll try to resolve all your existing NRA and RO issues, and we are there to serve you for your local banking needs also. Please give us a chance to serve you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure to meet you, Sandeepji, to hear this in depth. And I do hope we are able to have more conversations. I am going to tell all our members at Indians Living in Auckland and the members of Webfit News, if you have specific questions that you need answers for, or if you have specific issues that you need addressed, please do let us know or do let Sandeepji know. And you have somebody here sitting with all the expertise of anything that you need to know about banking between New Zealand and India. Please do make use of all his knowledge. Thank you very much, Sandeepji. Great pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. And also, I would like to just basically a key takeaway, if I can say, from this discussion or this little bit of chat with Sandeep ji, what I have noticed is that compared to all the other banking products and services that so far we have received from Bank of Baroda or from any other bank, I think the key change what you will notice when you come to Bank of Baroda now is the human touch, is the new experience what you will get from Sandeep ji and the team. So please do visit once and make sure that you get that really good experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Sandeep ji, for sparing the time for us.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. And we hope to do another session soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ji.